everyone, my name is Georgia and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm with Rachel and we are going to be filming a mukbang. Mukbang. I don't know how you say it. Mukbang, whatever you want to call it. But we are currently at Hungry Jack's waiting for our food. Then we're going to go park the car and chow down some food for you guys.
And answer questions. Yeah,
I asked you guys on my Instagram if you had any questions yesterday, and so I've got a bunch and we're just going to go through them and answer them while we eat, pretty much.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. I've been wanting to film a mukbang. How do you say it? Mukbang. I've been wanting to film a mukbang for the longest time.
I know.
Rachel
Georgia didn't even have to ask us.
Yeah, I'll do it. We're just waiting for our food.
Hungry Jack's.
I'm excited. We ordered a lot. Thank you. We got the goods. Oh my god, it smells so good.
Is that everything?
Yeah, double check. Did we get the sundae?
Oh, the sundae. Are you running in? Okay, see you in a sec.
See you in a sec, girl.
I just realised that this is recording me taking selfies.
Yeah, actually I never thought of that. Oh. So we've gotten our food, we've parked. We'll do a quick haul of what we got. So we've got some onion rings, we've got some chips, chicky nuggets, we've got some cheeseburgers, veggie waffle. I can't be bothered getting it out, it's right at the bottom.
And a chicken burger.
We've got a Storm with Oreos, a frozen Sprite, and a Coke. Are you hungry? I'm starving.
I'm hungry.
These are really good. And I'm sorry in advance, there's probably going to be a bit of talking with like food in our mouth because like...
Definitely. That's the whole purpose.
That's the point. Oh, this is the veggie whopper. For anyone that didn't know, Hungry Jack's now does a veggie burger.
Have you had it before?
Never had it, and I'm very excited.
You bet. Look, I literally had 2 bites and there's half my cheeseburger gone.
Oh my goodness, this is what it looks like. First of all. Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is good. What's on it?
Got some sauce.
Oh, thank you to everyone that did ask questions. We're going to answer them and eat. So the first one is, have you had any pregnancy scares? Maybe this is a little too personal, but that's all I could think of that was juicy. Let's get into that. Personally, my answer's not that interesting actually. Mine's a no.
Like, I haven't had times where I've actually thought I'm pregnant, but I'm pretty sure every girl, like, even if you know that there's like 0 possibility of you being pregnant, if your period's late, you're gonna be like,
what? I got sauce all over my mouth already. Okay, the next question is, how long have you guys been friends for? We answered this in like a video ages ago.
Well, a couple of years.
Couple of years, yeah. I think I was 15 when I first met you.
15, probably, yeah. Now we're 20. But like, we've been like friends, like we've always like, as soon as we met we got along and have been like friends, but we've been like good friends for like a year.
Best thing that ever happened to me. Okay, the next question is, how do you deal with anxiety and intimidation at the gym?
I don't get it.
Did you never get that? Like, you went to a gym for a long time before you went to my gym.
I'm not that kind of person, like I'm pretty confident and like I just have the attitude, like, even if someone is judging me, like, it doesn't affect me. Like, what difference does it make to my life?
Rachel's literally the most confident person that I know. And if you watch some of my other vlogs, like when we've done like photo shoots and stuff, she literally has so much confidence. And I'm like, oh my god, there's people looking, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, who cares? And like, it's good because it rubs off on me. So now when I'm like, I go and do things by myself, I'm like, just be like Rachel, who cares? For me,
yeah, how do you deal with it?
Like, it took me a while till I felt confident enough to like go by myself. Like, you make the assumption in your head that everyone's thinking about like you and like what you're doing. Eventually you just realize that everyone's there for like the same reason. Like, they're just focusing on them. They're like having a break from work, they're having a break from studying, whatever. They literally don't care about anyone else that's there. All they want to do is work out.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's it. Like, they're not looking at you, judging you, because they're too busy focused on themselves. Once I finally understood that, and like, I was like, yes, that's so true. That's when it didn't really matter to me anymore. Like, oh, look at her go.
Like, if you are struggling, take a friend. I'll come with you.
Also, the other thing is like group fitness and like group classes. I think that's a good way to get into it too, because you learn a lot more about health and fitness so that when you're by yourself, while we eat junk food in the car. My friend Olivia asked, what's your funniest or most memorable moment together?
You don't understand, every time we're together, like, it's hilarious. Like, we're just hilarious.
We're always laughing.
I know. So I was trying to think and like of one time. One thing that's really funny, we were in the car driving home from uni with Kira as well, and it was like right as we were getting to yours, and we were just cracking up laughing. Like, you know when you get in those moods and like everything's funny? I can't remember what it was, but
we were like dying
laughing. Like, it's just like we get in these moods and like everything's funny, and then one person will make a noise and we'll be like, ah, that's a good one.
The same, I struggle, I forget things too. Like, just every time that we're together, it's funny. Like, something funny happens. Or
like we can't remember what we were laughing about, but we know we were laughing.
Yeah.
When we went out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
And Kira as well. It was funny.
That was funny. We went to this place, and it was like there were so many people there that we couldn't get to the actual venue. And so there's like a waiting area. We waited there for a while, and we were in like the pokies room, like where there's all the machines, and I was like, I never come in here, like why are we in here? And
we just wanted to sleep.
We had like an Uber driver that like ran a red light, and like
I know, and then
it was a cyclone outside, do you remember?
It was literally crazy. And then we were like, oh, we'll just walk to the next club.
We called an Uber to drive like 2 blocks down the road, and then we got to this place and there was no one there. We were like the only people in this like multi-story bar. And then we went to like a different place. The Uber driver that was like talking about all the work he does with like troubled teens and stuff, and he like inspired us. I was like, wow,
the sweetest person I have ever met.
We're about to go into our last exam. What's your favourite font and typeface?
As you may know, if you are a dedicated Georgia Woodford subscriber, font is actually the size of the text on Microsoft Word, and typeface is what most people think is a font. Like, the typeface is like the style of writing. The font, I feel like size 11 is pretty good.
I was thinking that too.
I'm a big Talbury body fan.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm an Arial fan.
Oh.
We just had a discussion about font. Next question, if you could spend the day with any celebrity, who would it be with?
Demi Lovato.
Oh!
Or Sam Smith.
You'd be a boy. Like, you'd have to do everything as a boy. You'd have to like pee standing up.
Oh, I thought it was with somebody, not as somebody.
Oh. We both interpreted that question differently. Oh yeah, if you could spend the day. Sorry, I'm confused. I reckon Ed Sheeran. It's all good. It went straight in the box. There's someone else. I know there's someone else. Actually, I think Demi Lovato would be good too. She didn't steal some like confidence in me and be you go,
like she. Yeah.
I like her. These onion rings aren't that good. One question is, how is life being single? And the other one is, how did you adapt from being in a relationship to being single?
I'm just going to say, I've been in a relationship for over 3 years, so I'm not going to have any input.
Life being single's like good. You don't have to like worry about anyone really. Adapting from being in a relationship to being single is hard, but I think as long as you've got a good support network and like you've got good people around you, like I think it's very different if you've got, you know, very negative people, toxic people around you, blah blah blah. I was lucky in the sense that I just had lots of good friends around me, and if they weren't good friends, then, you know, I just started.
It helped you to see though who was good friends
as
well.
Exactly. If they're not going to be there when you're having a bad day, they don't deserve to be there when you're having a good day.
Exactly. And boys are not the be all end all as well, like any kind of partner. Like,
no.
I think it's good for people sometimes, like when their relationships do fall apart, like just other friends that I've witnessed, it's always kind of been at a good time because it's helped them like be more like themselves.
Don't waste your time, pretty much.
Good one.
There's more fish in the sea.
There's more fish in the sea. What's the hardest thing that we've had to overcome? What's that?
Oh my god.
It looks like a nipple.
It looks like an
I couldn't. Oh, that's a bit deep, isn't it?
That is very deep. I think for me, I don't want this to be like dramatic, but
it's gotta be dramatic. That's how you know.
I think
whenever I drink, I'm sorry to cut you off, but whenever I drink, I don't know if you notice, I go like this. I was just like,
you know, I don't want to be too to the point, but then at the same time, like, that's sort of just what I mean. Like,
well, you can just say
being in bad relationships and then coming out the other side. Like, those are probably the biggest things that have shaped me.
Yeah.
And especially now, I don't think I've grown as much as a person as I have in the last 6 months.
And I think it's fair to say that your past relationship was a bad relationship, because if it was a good relationship, then you'd still be in it. So that has nothing to do on the person or anything like that.
Exactly.
It just means, like, no relationship's perfect, but if it was a good relationship, she'd still be in it. You're right!
I'm dying. So much just happened in such a short amount of time. I don't know where that came from. The last, like... Alright.
Hardest thing to overcome, it's a tricky one. When I was in grade 11, I was in my first term at a new school, so I moved schools, and my parents split up. So that, like, for a 15-year-old,
It's a bit like, what?
it's like, what? And I feel like that was a hard thing for me to overcome then, because I was like brand new at a school, already out of my like comfort zone, and then like your parents splitting up and everything like that. So I think that like shaped me a bit, because it made me like become a lot more independent. Honest opinions on what you're currently majoring in. I do media and communication, and I major in public relations.
I have. Like, I was learning that for the first time. I'm like leaning in, listening, and I'm like, okay.
I love it because it's what I'm interested in. You have lots of options, which is what I like about it.
I really like what I'm doing, like, especially psychology. Psychology's always been something that I've come back to, but definitely I can say that psychology's a lot more suited to me than justice, because
Oh, really?
yeah, now I'm just getting to the point with justice where, like, yes, it's interesting, and yes, I want to know about it, but it's almost like I can just get my fix from doing my own sort of thing. Like, I can do my own research. I listen to like crime news, like that sort of thing, and I'm like, yeah, interesting. But psychology, I'm like, I can see a future with this. Like, I want to help people, and I don't think my effect will be as big using justice, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, doing anything criminal based, I feel like my heart is in just helping everyday regular people make the best out of their life. That's where I'm going.
And it suits you as well, though. But I mean, it's not a bad thing that you're doing justice along with it, because like having an extra degree is never a bad thing.
No. Overall, I like it.
Yeah, it suits her. What are your favourite quotes? The other night I was up till like 2 in the morning.
Like, Alpha and Mum.
So I was just sending quotes to Georgia.
It was the best thing ever. I love quotes.
Q&A, my question time. Will you get any tattoos?
I've been thinking about it a lot recently. Like, I'm almost set on what I want. Like, almost. So I need to like confirm it.
I like them. I really want another one. I have this one, and it has
cute.
meaning though. I can only get ones that have meaning.
Yeah, me too. I've got a lot of favourite quotes. Like, I just love quotes.
Same.
But I'll read you one of my favourite ones. Appreciate this moment. Stop and look around you. Be thankful for all that you have and where you are, because this time next year nothing will be the same.
I like that.
Every time I read it, especially if it's nighttime, I'll cry.
Always be a little kinder than necessary, and I like
Yeah,
that, because it's like
I
you
like
never
that.
know what kind of day someone's going through, and like
Exactly. Breathe in every smile, every feeling, and every adventure. Take it all in and don't let it slip away. These are the moments you'll remember forever.
Oh yeah, I like this one. It's be a light for all to see, Matthew 5:16. Because like whenever I'd grow up, like there was like this song about like, I don't know if you know, it's like this little light of mine.
Yeah.
Whenever I grew up, Mum would be like, "You're a light." And I'm like,
Yeah.
we could literally do this quote thing for ages, but
It's been like
we
10
need
minutes.
to settle down. We've just been like sitting here silently, like, oh yes,
Taking it all in.
Gay marriage, yes or no? This is what someone commented. I feel very strongly about this topic. I don't want to answer it because I don't think that I should have a say whether someone gets married or not. Like, it's just marriage.
I just think people should be able to marry whoever they want.
Worst thing about each other. I was trying to think of this last night.
Me too.
And I thought of Georgia is too good. Like, she stresses herself out.
Yes. I knew you were going to say this.
About things that she doesn't have to. Like, she spends every single day, without a doubt, she'll do some form of studying, and she thinks it's not good enough. And I hate it because I'm sitting here like a slob encouraging her while I'm doing absolutely no work, and like she's so stressed about it, and it's like, do not be stressed. Like, you were the last person who gave me stress because you were so prepared.
I know, and I do, like, everyone says that, but like, it's seriously so hard to help.
Georgia has no reason to be like stressed or something about it. Like, we know that she's prepared, but like obviously when you're the person, like, it's harder to see that.
Yeah, this would just be like an annoying thing, but it's like I love you anyway, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a part of Rachel, but it's like, okay, well, I don't really know how to wear this, but pretty much it doesn't happen regularly, but like when it happens, it's just like whatever. But this would be the only thing I could think of. And it's...
I know exactly what it is, guys.
Sometimes, like, we'll organise...
I like sleep!
We'll organise to do something. Or, like, we'll be like, yeah, we'll do this, like, tomorrow or whatever. And then, like, I'm ready. Like, I'm good to go. I'm just waiting for, like, her to be like, yeah, let's do it, like, right now. And so I'm just, like, you know, I'm just, like, chilling. And then
I'll be asleep.
She'll be asleep, and like, one, she won't be responding to my messages, or like she'll be doing something else and like have forgotten that like we were gonna do something, and so I'm just like, what? And I'm just like,
I literally am so bad.
But no, that's like the only thing. But it's not like I like lose sleep over it or cry about it. Like, it's just like, lol. Like, she's forgotten. She's asleep.
I know.
Or like I see that she hasn't been active for like 2 hours, and I was like, she's passed out. And then what's the last one?
Are we scared of what the future holds? I'm excited.
I'm excited, yeah. Interested to see what happens, because I really don't know what's going to happen. My life, like in the last year, has changed completely. So
I was going to say the same thing. Like, this time last year, I just moved to Melbourne.
Yeah.
And like, then I did not picture myself moving back here and being in the position I am now. Like,
yeah.
It's just like exciting, and like, it can only get better. Like,
yeah,
and if
exactly.
you ever feel like you're stuck, just be like, well, no, because like in a year's time, it's going to be completely different.
Exactly. Yeah, like the quote that I just said before. You meet so many people in a year, you do so many things in a year, like, opportunities come up, like, you never really know what's going to happen.
It makes you as well, like, appreciate the stage you're at now. Like, even if you're like, oh, like, there's other people out there doing that, just like appreciate the stage where you are now, because like, you don't know where you're going to be in a year. And
100%. You got to enjoy the process. Like, life's not about like getting to a destination. It's about like
the journey.
It's about the journey.
It's the climb.
I was literally going to start singing that. I was like, oh, that's like the climb.
But we've literally been filming for, I'm going to say an hour or like 45 minutes.
We've got like well over an hour of footage, which is insane. That is the end of this video today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you go and check out Rachel's channel as well. I'll have like all of her links in the description.
Oh, thank you.
If you guys want us to do another one on Rachel's channel, let us know, because we'd be more than happy to do that for you.
Yes.
And we hope you have a lovely...
more than happy, just more than happy.
We'll stress that one. More than happy. And I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Bye.